What's the craziest rumor you've heard about a student that turned out to be true? I heard about two 6th graders who were rumored to be involved in prostitution. A teacher later confirmed it is true, as both students were discovered dead, murdered while working as prostitutes. I don't remember the full story, but the teacher was heartbroken, because they were her students. I remember in 6th grade I shared a bus stop with a girl who told me she was a prostitute. I didn't believe her, but after that year I never saw her again, and I met her older sister a few years later, and confirmed it all. Crazy stuff. They both were getting pimped out by their own mom. Male student was sharing porn at school. Once confronted he said, "I just wanted to show them my sister." Parents confirmed that the actress was indeed his sister, and that they were very proud of her success. I mean, probably not the best place to share, but hell, if they are proud of her. There was a girl in one of the middle schools that I work at 7th grade. It became pretty obvious that she was several months pregnant, and obviously people started talking. Come to find out that the girl's family married her off to some sicko in the Dominican Republic. According to what was going around, they took a trip down there, married her off, and he got her pregnant, with the goal of using her and the baby as a way to make it easier for the father to immigrate. Not sure how well this would have worked, but this was the rumored plan. The rumor started to pick up some serious traction very quickly once she started showing, and it became obvious she was pregnant. She apparently confided in someone that she was not a willing participant in any of this. The authorities got involved and made a visit to the home. Not sure what happened. They went to go make a second trip and the entire family disappeared. We have not seen or heard from the girl since, and have no idea if she's in a different part of the state, the country, or went back to the drive. A group of giggling 12-year-olds in my class told me that one of their fellow students wasn't in today as she was pregnant. I phoned home, fully expecting this to be some stupid rumor started by the kids on the school bus that morning. But no, my 12-year-old student was not only pregnant, but had actually given birth in her bedroom during the night. She was a little overweight anyway, and wore big baggy jumpers. Everyone did back then, so nothing unusual there, so no one noticed at all, and she told no one, claiming she had no idea I'd taken them all on a school trip to Elton Towers theme park the day before, and she'd been on all the roller coasters and rides. No wonder she gave birth. We heard from a disgruntled boyfriend that his girlfriend had let the entire basketball team have sex with her, one right after the other. We took it as a jealous/angry attempt to smear her reputation, but obviously had to look into it for safety reasons, and because it reportedly took place on school grounds. We did some asking around and quickly found out that she had indeed had sex with the entire basketball team in roughly 45 minutes before one of their games. She said someone brought it up as a joke because it would bring the team good luck. One thing led to another. Yikes. That a student couldn't hand in their assignment because there was an explosion in their house. Having heard many excuses before, I was very skeptical to say the least. An hour later, guidance called me down to inform me that the student had been living with some sort of drug dealer and their apartment had indeed experienced an explosion due to drug-related equipment. I didn't see that one coming, and the student got an appropriate extension on the assignment. Obligatory, not a teacher, but when I was in high school our school was under major construction and remodeling. As a sophomore I heard one of the junior girls met a construction worker in the hallway, and they had run away together and eloped. Turns out it was true. They went to West Virginia, BC. You can get married at 16 there, though technically that's with a parent's permission. Not sure how they got around that one. From that point on we weren't allowed to interact with the construction workers at all. No talking, no waving, no smiling. Weird vibes in the hallway from then on, sharing the space without any interaction. To this day, I'm still trying to clarify if one of my students actually flew to Florida for the sole purpose of sleeping with a married man and giving him HIV. I don't know how to figure it out for sure, but we all need to have goals in life. Edit. For clarification, the rumor was that she already had HIV and was trying to give it to him. Former student here with a rumor about a teacher, if that's okay. Many years ago, I heard a rumor that our English teacher and her husband, who was a coach at a different school, were swingers. Found out it was true after I graduated from a guy I've known all of my life that slept with the wife, and he had no reason to lie to me. Heard it from other sources as well. Come to find out that they preferred younger, but always waited until the students were 18 and graduated so they wouldn't get in trouble. They are both principals now at different schools. Not about a student, but about a teacher. In 6th grade our teacher was this cool, Ash, young guy. In recess, there would always a couple teachers be around to make sure we didn't do any dumb shit. So this teacher and a female teacher, same age and somewhat pretty, to kid standards, would always watch us behind the building. We, a group of particularly annoying kids, then made up stories about them, how they were secretly in love and whatnot, even though our teacher had a family that we conveniently ignored in our narrative. We even sent him, very obviously, fake love letters in her name. Everyone knew it was just some crap we made up and no one actually believed it. Some 10 years or so later, we had a reunion and joked about all kinds of things and then brought up the haha we told everyone you were seeing Miss Zai. He goes you were right though. Imagine our surprise. Obligatory not a teacher. Current student. Freshman year. Homecoming game. There's this legendary senior who does daring things. Apparently he also does heroin, but we don't talk about that. Everyone is saying he's going to streak during halftime, but no one is that dumb, right? Wrong. Halftime starts. Cheerleaders are all out there when a guy wearing a football helmet, and only a football helmet, runs out into the field, past the cheerleaders, ass naked, and into the surrounding woods. He was later found by police lurking in a nearby swamp, waiting for his friends to pick him up. Not a teacher, but two of these things happened. Rumor spreads about that this kid, Lester, wants to do anal with a girl and film it. People laugh it off. Past 2 weeks, a video of it comes out on social media. He paid his friend to record it, and did it in the stairwell. Therefore he was known as Lester the Molester. Also a few years back, about 15 but the teachers still remember, there was a rumor of some activities going on in the bathroom. A student tells his teacher there is what looks like two people in the stall. When the dean gets there he finds out there was a guy and a girl in the stall, and a line of guys outside the stall. When I was in HS there was a rumor about a math teacher and one of the seniors dating. I thought it was BS gossip until one day a sub shows up instead of Miss H. Turns out they were dating/sleeping together. A couple years later they are living together. He comes home from work and finds her in bed with a student from her current school. He stabs and kills the new student and is now locked up. High school student, but had a few things of varying craziness happen recently. 1. A girl in our sister school sent gay porn to a teacher by accident. 2. A teacher was mysteriously found dead in his apartment. Rumors say that he killed himself. 3. A student killed himself. I did not know him personally. The news was not spread via any sorts of media for privacy reasons. 4. A teacher spent about $150k over his allotted budget for the sports he was in charge of. He will be fired by the end of the year. Student, Mike, walked into a situation where a boyfriend was stabbing his girlfriend in a grocery store. Mike assisted her out of the situation, probably saving her life. Mike got stabbed in the hand for his trouble. At the time, a lot of other students were saying Mike was in a gang, and that dude was an idiot for attacking Mike. A few years later, Mike got beat to within an inch of his life for attempting to steal weight from his own gang. Mike was eventually the key witness in a federal racketeering case and disappeared. Probably witness protection. Never believed the rumors until I heard about his second misfortune. Such a range of feelings towards his life choices. I'm not a teacher, and I'm sure nobody will see this BC. I'm late. A rumor went around my school that I just graduated from, that a teacher with a very good reputation with students and faculty had a severe gambling problem. Nobody believed it until she was let go about a month before the end of the year. Later found out that she had embezzled over $30,000 from student activities to place lots at a nearby Detroit casino. Their records showed she had spent $90,000 in the past year. I'll post the article link if anybody wants to see it.